One of the things that was really most interesting about the film to me was, out of all the characters in the team, Gunner's the guy we got to get to know a little bit more and get to know and see new layers to him that we didn't see in the original one. When you guys were first talking about the second film and what you guys wanted Gunner to be, what were those conversations like? Where did you want to go with him?
Well, I was disappointed with the first draft of the script that I saw of the second picture, because Gunner was kind of just there throwing a few grenades, you know, and like, hey, how about me? Can I kill somebody? And there was nothing really there. There was really nothing there for him to do. And I didn't want to make the picture, even because I loved the first one so much, and Sly did a great job directing me and playing a cool character. And so I was disappointed, and but I knew that Sly hadn't worked on the script because he was doing another picture. So I talked to him, and he assured me that he was going to find some interesting ideas, which he did. And you know, when you put a film together, you edit it, some of it's got to go. So there was much more fun stuff with Gunner, you know, and some of it is in the film and some isn't, but I think there's enough there to make him kind of interesting.
You know, I remember we walked out of the screening last night, and a bunch of us said, you know what? If this was playing again right now, we would turn around and go back in and watch, because it's so much fun. Now, any movie can put a bunch of guns in some guy's hands and shoot guns, but it doesn't necessarily make it fun. What is it about the Expendables 2 that brings that element that makes it so enjoyable to watch?
Well, I guess some of it is to cast, I think, you know, because a lot of these guys are like underdog types, you know, real guys like Terry Crews and Randy. They're like real quiet, tough guys, you know, like you want on your side in real life. And they just play themselves. And it kind of, when they crack a joke, it's funnier than when you have a comedian crack a joke, you know, you kind of expect it. But sometimes with these guys, it's so real and the jokes play better somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe something like that.
And you know, you get into these action films, and sometimes they can just rely on the action to make it entertaining. But one of my favorite parts of this film so much is the camaraderie and the chemistry between the characters and the dialogues and this. What was that chemistry like actually between you guys on set?
Well, the chemistry's there. I mean, it's the second film. We know each other now. I've known some of these guys like Arnold and Sly for many years. I got to know Terry and Randy much better on this film, on the last one. But, you know, I mean, if you have Arnold and Stallone and Bruce Willis in a scene together, I mean, you got to have some fun. You got to poke some fun at the 80s and the 90s. Otherwise, you're not doing your job as a filmmaker in this scenario. But, you know, we're friends on set. We crack a lot of jokes behind the camera, too. But you know, Stallone is the leader, and he's the one who kind of grouped us together. Like, you know, I'm with Randy and Terry a lot, like the Three Stooges, he calls us. We do all the heavy lifting, kill most people, you know. And then you got, like, the, you know, this kind of the more, the kind of lover boys, like, you know, like Statham, Stallone a little more, and then you have like the bad guys, you know, Jean-Claude, and so we kind of group together and we make jokes in these little groups, you know, amongst each other.
Well, listen, congratulations on the film. I thought you were great in it. We can't wait to have it on.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.